Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. Well, we're back again, coming back down the mountain. Actually went up to
bad stuff there.
What was all that?
Wood. Looks like a piece of furniture.
Yeah, I got a bunch of nails in my tires.
Yeah, staples.
So, is there staples on it?
It was like a hardcore dresser.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. You see, I was paying attention to this camera. I guess it's too low down, doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're, there's all kinds of weird stuff going on around here, man. Those people had like a pile of junk sitting outside in the middle of the forest. Anyway, we went up to a couple of cells up outside of McCall, Idaho, and then went over and drove through the Huckleberry Festival. It's a lot of arts and crafts and stuff like that. Didn't spend too much time there. We got Kai with us, of course. It's not really something to be walking around with a dog. So we checked out a little bit. Mainly just wanted to get away from just take a break, man. Why we went it that way for a break, I don't know. We should have just went up the mountain.
Yeah.
But we did score a few things that I'll show right at the end of this. And I'm sure there's a few of you saying, I don't care about all this crap. What's going on with that bear? Well, I got up this morning, 3 o'clock. I haven't been sleeping much the last few days. I'm actually pretty exhausted. But got up at 3, went out there and sat in the dark until I don't know what time it was, but quite a while. Sat in the dark, up above where the goats are sitting, and just listened. And pretty much pitch black. It's probably pretty noisy in here, so I hope you can hear it. But pretty much pitch black, but down there in the creek bottom, it's definitely pitch black. Finally, I started hearing this sound. Wasn't sure, exactly what it was, so thinking that I was in position or whatever to get him, take him out. So I click on my light, and I never seen him, man. All I heard was crashing, and wasn't sure if he was coming out the creek bottom towards me or headed out. And heck no, man, he was getting the heck out of there. So never even seen a hide nor hair of that bear. That's good, huh? So anyway, so we called some other, because we've been trying, since the day one, we called the authorities or whatever you want to call them. Fishing game, different agencies, fishing game, fish and wildlife, a couple of different ones, wildlife services. We had the one trapper guy come out, and all he had was snares. He didn't really want to do that. So we were kept waiting for the one trapper to call us back all day yesterday and never called, or all day the first day and then all day yesterday.
Yes.
So today, first thing this morning, called around. Miss Kitty got a hold of
a different agency,
and that gal said any time that you have any problem with bears or mountain lions, or wolves or any of that, is to call her, because they take care of the whole state. And she couldn't believe that nobody had gotten back to us in 3 days when that bear's eating meat, because she said because he isn't eating meat, he will not be relocated. So, see, that right there tells you that, we've got a different bear on our hands.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, so they're headed out. We just came through New Meadows, headed back down to the Homestead and text the trapper. And I'm not sure what he'll decide to do with the bear, but he's catching one of those live traps. It's on a trailer, so he wants to use the goats for bait. So first day after first day when I buried him and stuff, I just wanted to not do that. But now I just want the bear going. So we can just get on with it. So anyway, man, I'm gonna get back down here, and didn't score a lot of stuff today, but definitely kind of nice to get away. Miss Kitty's birthday is tomorrow, and other than
I'll be 29 this year.
yeah, again. We wanted to stop at that place. You want to turn around then? They have
not today.
Okay, that's what we say every time. They probably got some good stuff there.
Well, maybe we'll
Got a bunch of junk sitting out front there. Tomorrow? Yeah, we're on your birthday. Hey, baby, let's go junking. That's what I'm doing for my birthday. So, we're big in our family. Your birthday's your day. You get to do whatever you want. So
I think I'm going to sleep.
So, yeah, me too. So then when you're the spouse,
You just got to go with
you
it.
just gotta go with it. So.
And smile.
Yeah. I gotta practice. So anyway, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. When I get back down here, pull some of this stuff out. Got an awesome old fly rod. And a couple other things. So get back down here, we'll show the goodies. Alright, so I hadn't we'd finished up the video showing the stuff that treasure that we'd found today, and right as I finished up, Fish and Game called and was on his way over here. Actually was coming up my driveway, so I came out here with him, and we got spread. That's where I ended up. We used as much as I hated to, we used part of knack. About half of him was ate up, but used part of knack for bait, and they'll go in there, tug on the remains back there, and the gate will shut on the bear, and he will go down the road. So what I did here is we buried him back in this original hole. I'm going to spread that out a little bit better, and hopefully this masks the scent enough when he comes out of here for his lunch. And that one should be a lot easier to get than, because he breathes the lime, man. It's choking. I should have been wearing a mask when I was doing it, but so that is. So I thought I'd just cut this little piece in, and they usually use this to relocate, but they've had some other issues, and it might be the same bear here in our county, not too far from us, killing livestock. So when they kill livestock and are coming in that close to homes and stuff, because just over here, you can see where that tree right there is. Straight across from there they're some good friends of ours, and they're just great people. But so you go across the creek, and then across the road, and there's neighbors there. Then up beyond these trees, they're not staying up there right now, but they usually live up there in the summer months in a motorhome. And as you can see up on right there, we've got some folks living there. And the main thing is, and the same thing that they were worried about, and then we have a couple that live downstream too, but basically where we sit, we've got our 4 acres, and then we sit on our pretty, I don't know, we're surrounded, we're We're quite a few acres away from anybody else, but anyway, I just wanted to show that, so I'm gonna cut this in. I'm gonna go squish these videos. Okay, so we're back back on the homestead now. I was just playing with this reel now. It's one of the automatic, kind of a different one, this little wood here. But one of the automatic fly reels. Obviously needs to be oiled up a little bit. And then this is an old, I ain't got my glasses on to read it, but an old steel, make out that name, but a steel telescopic old fly rod. Man, I keep bumping that. But man, it's kind of a cool old fly rod. So pick that up. I'll play with it more later. Then another, man, I was doing pretty good on these old military bags. This one's a 1945, so World War II U.S. bag. Somebody wrote their initials on there. Kind of a different one than I've seen. It's plastic blinds, so do a little research on that and figure out listen for them Harleys. Figure out what exactly that's for. Got that, and then man, smoke's killing me. It's an awesome little fly box or little tackle box, man. Great for creek fishing. Oh man, it's got the little stingers. Looks like it got a little bit warm there. This one I'll have to debate. It's Miss Kitty's favorite color, kinda same color as the green bean almost. Couple spinners and stuff in there, so I'll have to debate. That might be on, it might not. That's, like I said, a perfect one, man. Put in your pack for creek fishing. Whoa, little briar horse, man. It was got little rub marks and play things on it. And that one I'll check out, because some of the briars are, man, you do pretty good on the briars. I've done real well on briar horses over the years. You know, some aren't worth all that much. This one's probably get $10 for it or something, but if you pick it up for, the right price, then I think I got picked up at what, 50 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents. And then of course Kaylee, as she gets older, she'll have to have a briar horse collection. Man, we got this one just here, it was probably 3 months ago, and it was an unmarked briar donkey. Yeah. Man, and it what do we get for that? $100 or
No, I don't think it was that
quite
much.
that much. $60, $50.
Yeah, maybe around.
Anyway,
that
man,
range.
it was a smoking deal. And man, I think I only paid 50 cents or $1 for it too, and it was a.
Didn't realize it was unmarked briar until we researched it.
Yeah, I actually got it, you know, because it's just donkeys and jackasses are kind of a joke with my mom and grandma, so I actually picked it up as a joke for, you know, a little white elephant gift for one of them. But ended up when I found out, I was like, oh man, I'm selling that one. So got that. So then this, man, look at this. Scored this. Miss Kitty actually found this, man. This is a Western. Man, look at the handle and everything on that old Western fillet knife.
Flip it so I can see the back rib. Yeah, there you go. Real
Man,
nice
it is.
knife.
I mean, just
Quality.
man, nice quality fillet knife, man. For filleting out them catfish, them bass. That one, man, I think half this stuff. I don't know, man. Maybe I was out shopping. Maybe here you go, Miss Kitty. Have a maybe I got these for you for your birthday, baby. Yeah. And look at these little, man, solid copper. You know, three little dippers. And just amazing, man. Even the handles, everything on them, hand hammered copper. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And then this old broad axe, man. This man just saddens me, man. This awesome old head, and then they put this, you know, a new handle. Obviously, they broke their handle off, but man, they just pounded it on. Did you notice that? No. They pounded it onto this handle. So getting this handle out is going to be, yeah, no, just pop out of there. So I'll probably end up rehandling it. Might keep it, and I'll see what. Man, it's pretty nice little broad axe, but the handle, man, the weight of it, man, you come in there, it's pretty crazy. And they've done, anyway, man, just a cool old axe. And then, I guess just this.
Yeah.
And a Honda four-wheeler manual. I always do good on the manuals. Arctic Cat, that's an oldie, man, from 1974 to 79, Arctic Cat. And then an old Honda motorcycle, 81 to 88. We sell a lot of, they're not huge money makers, but they always sell, good sellers, so you can pick them up for a decent price.
Might have to let them sit for a bit. Some of them,
sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
You know, that's always, when did I sell, did I show those the tractor manuals? I don't know if I ever showed those or not.
I don't quite remember.
Anyway,
if I did or
we
not.
got those at, I think last weekend I picked those up and were already sold. I think I did show those. Anyway, but I ended up selling 2 tractor manuals and
Volkswagen.
they have the Volkswagen manual and a couple others. And then I try not to, you know, get all involved in Miss Kitty really always stops me. I used to get more involved in it, but you know, any political or any hoorah,
Yeah.
you know, when stuff happens around here on the homestead, especially stuff with like anything to do with animals or I don't know, sometimes, man, I step in stuff and just didn't even realize I stepped in it. Like that, what was that one that,
we were just
when I was saying
about
about Idaho getting invaded or whatever, man, holy smokes, man, it blew up. And very rarely do I comment back, and I just don't get involved, you know, and if it's something, you know, there's so many fools out there, either I usually will just block them or, you know, just get rid of them. And, you know, I didn't do that this morning like I should have, which I have now. I just went ahead and what's funny is anymore, man, all my friends, you out there, the ones that I care about, most of the time I don't even have to say nothing. And actually Wildlife had started the whole thing and then I jumped in there too. But, you know, man, the only reason I'm even saying anything now, Miss Kitty's behind the camera going, what? The only reason I'm saying anything right now is just the one thing that just, man, I just about fell out of my chair laughing is this guy I'm not going to mention his name, that's what he wants. And he tells me that, first of all, I'm no icon, which,
An
did you
icon?
see that? Yeah.
No, I didn't read them. I just avoid them.
You know, that I
Not
think
worth my
I'm
time.
some big thing or whatever, dude. I'm just a old Idaho redneck hillbilly kid, man. And I grew up in these mountains because he was saying how I ain't. Oh, and he said that I wasn't a real mountain man. Oh, and to watch, this is the part that had me almost fall on my chair. He said to watch Mountain Men, the Alaska TV show and all that stuff, Mountain Men. And I just started, okay. Dude, you want to meet a real mountain man? I have an 87-year-old friend up the hill up here that's lived off the grid in a cabin his whole life. That is a true true mountain man. Dude, I've never said that I'm some mountain man. I'm just an old little, like I said, I'm just an Idaho redneck hillbilly kid, so put that in your pipe smoking. Good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise. We're back again real soon.